Hi friends, good morning. I welcome you back to ASTRA 2022 program presented by Akka IAS Academy. In this particular video, I'll be dealing with 8 different questions based upon averages and 3 reading comprehension questions. If at all you have not watched the previous video where I have dealt with the basic concepts upon the averages, I request kindly I request you to go and watch the previous video and then come and watch this video. Okay, so let's begin. So the first question is, the average age of A, B and C is 26 years. The average age of A, B and C is 26 years. If the average age of A and C is 29 years, what is the age of B in years? Okay, simple question. So what they are telling is A plus B plus C. Okay, divided upon, there are 3 observations. So the average is 26 years. Okay. So what is the total age of A plus B plus C? We need to multiply this with 26 into number of observations. So A plus B plus C will be 78. Okay. And also in the questions they have given, if the average age of A and C is 29 years. Okay. So A plus C upon 2, that will be 29 years. So A plus C, that will be equals to 29 into 2, that will be 58. Okay. So this data we got here, A plus B plus C is 78 and A plus C is 58. Okay. So upon we need to calculate the C, right? If we, upon subtracting C, A plus B, no, what we need to find? B, we need to find out B, right? So A plus C we have got here and A plus B plus C is here. So A plus C, I will substitute here, A plus C plus B, that will be 78. So what is A plus B? 58. So B will be 78 minus 58. So 78 minus 58 is 20. Okay, this is answer here. B is the option B is the right answer here. Simple question. So moving on to the next question. The average of 7 numbers is 5. There are 7 numbers and the average is 5. If the average of first 6 of these numbers is 4. If the average of first 6 numbers is 4, the 7th number is, okay, simple question. Average of 7 numbers. So average of 7 numbers is 5. Okay. So therefore the total of 7 numbers, okay, total of 7 numbers, that will be equals to 7 into 5, that will be 35. Okay. So similarly the total of 6 numbers, the average will be 6 into 4 they have given. The average will be 4 and 6 into 4 is 24, guys. Okay, 35 and 24 we have got here. The 7th number will be 35 minus 4, that will be 11. Okay, the 7th number is 11 here. Simple question. So option A is the right answer here. Moving on to the next question. The average of 10 numbers is 7. What will be new average if each number is multiplied by 8? Okay. See friends, actually in the previous video I have dealt with the equal distribution concept. What do you mean by averages and what do you mean by equal distribution? Okay, based upon that concept, without applying to the formula, you can solve the question, but here I will be solving it in a different method. So there are total of 10 numbers. There are 10 numbers is 7, right? The average of 10 numbers is 7. So therefore the total of 10 numbers, that will be 10 into 7, that is 70 here. Okay. So new average, if at all each number is multiplied by 8. Okay. If each number is multiplied by 8, then new average we need to find out. New average will be the question mark here. Okay. So we know that the total is 70, right? We know that total is 70, that is and 70 into 8, we need to multiply each number by 80. Okay, so 70 into 8 will be 560. Okay, this is the total number of number when each number is multiplied by 8. Okay, so therefore the new average will be 560 upon 10. Okay, the average, there are 10 observations, so 560 upon 10, that is nothing but 56. Okay, so option B is the right answer here. So moving on to the next question. Of the three numbers, so there are 3 numbers. The first number is twice the second number and the second number is thrice the third number. Okay, if the average of 5 numbers is 10, the numbers are, okay, average of 5 numbers they have given is 10 average of 3 numbers, not 5 numbers actually, because there are 3 numbers. There has been a printing mistake here, I guess. So the average of 3 numbers is 10 and the numbers are, so this is the question, the simple question. Okay, I'll consider the third number will be, I'll consider third number as x. Okay, then second number will be 3 times x. Okay, then the first number will be 2 into 3x, that will become 6x. So these are the values I can consider here, right? So what the question says, the average of 3 numbers is 10. Okay, so that is nothing but 6x plus 3x plus x upon 3, that will be 10. So this is nothing but 10x upon 3, that will be 10. So x will be 3 here. Okay, so the x value I got, see third number I have got here. Okay, third number I had considered as x. Okay, what will be the second number? 3x, right? 3 into 3, that will become 9, and the first number will be 6x. Okay, 6 into 3, that will become 18. So 18, 9 and 3 are the first and second 9 numbers. So 18, 9 and 3 are the option A, it falls with 18, 9 and 3. So option A is the right answer here. Moving on to the next question. The average expenditure of a man for the first 5 months is rupees 3,600 and for the next 7 months is 3,900. If he saves rupees 8,700 during the year, his average income per month is. See, I'll be solving it in the next page here. So we know that the total expenditure of first 5 months will be, because the average expenditure of a man for the first 5 months is rupees 3,600, right? So the total expenditure will be 3,600 into 5. What is this? Total expenditure for first 5 months. Okay, 36 into 5 is 180, so 00. So 1830, zeros, that is 18,000. Okay, total expenditure for 5 months is 18,000. So for the next 7 months, okay, for the next 7 months the total expenditure will be 3,900 into 7 months. Okay, so 39 to 7, 9 sevens, okay, it is 27300. Okay, this I'll be getting here, 18,000 plus 27300. Okay, so this is the for first 5 months it is 18,000, and for the next 7 months the total expenditure will be 27,300. So for total year, this two I need to add up, right? 18,000 plus 27,300, 18,000 plus 27,300. Okay, this I need to add up, 18,000, so that will become 300, 7, 14 plus 1, 5 plus 1, so 45,300. This is the total expenditure for a year. Okay, what is the savings done here? It is given as 8,700. Okay, he saves 8,700. Okay, see, 45,300 is the total expenditure done in 1 year, and he is saving 8,700. If at all we add these both values, I'll be getting how much the person earns in a year. Okay, for 12 months, how much is the total income for the year? So 7 plus 1, 7 plus 3 is 10, 8, 1, 9, 1 plus 4, 4, and 1, 4 plus 1, 5. So 54,000 is the total income of that person in a year. Okay, 54,000 is the total income of the person in a year. 54,000 for 12 months. So what we need to calculate is average income per month. Okay, average income per month, that will be 54,000 upon 12. Okay, 12 4 times and 12 5 times, so that will be 00 here. So average income is 4,500 per month. Okay, this is the right answer here. So moving on to the next question. The sum of 3 numbers is 98. Okay, if the ratio between first and second number is 2:3 and between second and third number is 5:8, then the second number is. Okay, in the previous videos where I had dealt with ratio and proportion concept, if at all you know the ratio and proportion concept, it will be very easy. In 2 steps only you can arrive to the answer in this question. So the other method also I'll be dealing with here. I'll be solving this question in the next page. See, So what they have given is the sum of three numbers. Let three numbers be a plus b plus c. That will becomes 98. And the ratio what they have given is a is to b. That will become that is nothing but a by b will be 2 by 3, and b by c, that will be 5 by 8. Okay, and what the question has to find out is what is the second number, what is b. Okay, whenever you encounter such kind of the problem, you need to convert. They are asking to find the value of b, right? Then convert all the other number in relative to b. Okay, what number they are what number they are asking to find out, so convert the other all numbers in relative to that number. Okay, here in this question they are asking to find the b, so I will be converting all the other number a and c in relative to b. See here, a by b is 2 upon 3, right? So in relative to b I need to calculate, so a will be 2b by 3. Okay, and b by c, that is nothing but 5 by 8 they have given, so c will be 8b upon 5. Okay, in relative to b I have converted here. Okay, so we know that a plus b plus c is a plus b plus c, that is 98, right? Okay, so a is 2b by 3 plus b plus c is 8b by 5, that will be 98. So I need to take the LCM here. So LCM will be 15. 3 and 5 will be LCM will be 15 here. Okay, 3 5s are 15, so 5 2s are 10. So 10b plus b means 1 is there, 1 into 15, so 15b plus 5 3s are 15, so 8 3s are 24, so 24b, that will be 98. Okay, so when you convert in relative to b, the equation will be, the solving to the equation will be very much easier. So 10b and 15b and 24b, it adds up to 49b upon 15, that will becomes to 98. Okay, so b will be 98 into 15 by 40. Upon solving this, you will be getting b will be 30 here. Okay, so b is the 30 here. This is the answer here. Okay, and also the shortcut method I discussed you, right? In the ratio and proportion, you can come to the answer in a two steps. Okay, so that also I'll be discussing here. See, what is this? A is to b, they have given 2 is to 3, and b is to c, they have given 5 is to 8. Okay, so what we need to do, a is to b is to c, we need to find out. So how we will be finding out? So a is to b is 2 is to 3, and b is to 8 is 5 is to 8. So we shall multiply here. This will become 5 into 2, that will be 10. So 10 is to, and 5 up into 3 will be 15, and 8 3s are 24. So this is the ratio here. A is to b is to c. This is the ratio here. 10 is to 15 is to 24. Okay, so we also know that a plus b plus c, that will becomes 98. So 10x plus 15x plus 24x, that will be 98 here. So 10 15 24 is 49. So 49x will be 98. So x will be 98 upon 49. So x is for 98 upon 49. So upon solving this, the x will be 2 here. Okay, so when we got x, what we need to find? B is 15x, right? So 15 into 2, that will be 30. So 30, this is the answer here. Okay, simple. In two methods I have explained how to solve this problem. So moving on to the next question. The average of marks obtained by 120 candidates was 35. If the average marks of passed candidates was 39 and that of failed candidates was 15, the number of candidates who passed the exam is. Okay, so we shall solve it in the next page. So what is the given data? There is total candidates. Total candidates will be 120, right? Total candidates is 120. So their average is 35. Okay, so therefore the total marks will be 120 into 35, right? The total marks will be 4200. 120 into 35 is 4200. So this is the 4200 is the total marks we got. So in this 120 students, there are two types of students, right? Passed and failed. Okay, passed and failed students are there. Okay, see here, how many, if at all I considered X students have been passed, so then it is obvious that 120 minus X students will be failed. Yes or no? These are the number of candidates I shall assume for this solution here. See, I'll be writing an equation here. Try to go through the equation properly, and if at all you get well versed with writing the equations, and then solving the problem will be very much easy here. Okay, see, the number of past candidates, X into their average is 39. Okay, in the question they have given, if the average of marks of past candidates was 39, okay, the number of past students into their average, that is 39, plus the number of failed students, that is 120 minus X, and their average into 15, that shall be equated to the total marks, that is 4200. This you need to write this equation. If at all you have written properly, then solving becomes very much easier. So what is the X here? I'll be telling you, this is the number of past students and the average of past students, and 120 minus X is the number of failed students, and 15 is the average of failed students, and this 4200 is the total marks here. Okay, so then 39X plus 1800, 15 into 120 will be 15 12s are, so 15 into 10 150, and 15 2s are 30, so 18, so 1800 minus 15X, that will be equals to 4200. So this will be 39X and minus 15X, 39 and 15X and 1800, and so 1800 we shall take it to other side, 4200 minus 1800, so this will become 42 minus 18, that will be 24, so 2400, and 39 minus 15 means 14, no 24X. Okay, 24X will be 24X will be equated to 2400, so X will be 100. So what is this X we had assumed here? Number of students who have been passed here. Okay, there are total 120 candidates, so we had assumed X, and 120 minus X we had assumed, right? So this is passed and this is failed candidate. So what is X here? So 100, and 120 minus X is 20 students. Okay, so the number of past students is 100 and number of failed students is 20. This is the this is the answer for this question. Okay, moving on to the next question. In a school, the average age of students is 6 years, and the average age of teachers is of 12 teacher is 40 years. Okay, if the average age of combined group of all the teacher and students is 7 years, then the number of students is, okay, a simple problem. This also you need to write the equation here. In the next page I'll be dealing with this. So how many teachers are there? There are 12 teachers. Okay, there are 12 teachers, and students we don't know, we shall take it as X. Okay, so according to the question, 12 plus X into 7. What is this 7? This 7 is nothing but the average of combined group. Okay, if the average age of the combined group of all the teachers and students. Okay, so there are 12 teachers and we don't know the number of students, so 12 plus X into the average is given here. Okay, the average age of the combined group of all these teacher and student is 7 years. Okay, into 7, this is okay. So this shall be equated to 12 teachers and their average is 40 years, plus students we don't know X and their average is 6. Okay, when you when you correctly write this equation, then only solution will be easy for you. Okay, see here, upon solving this, 84 plus 7X, that will be 480 plus 6X. Okay, 12 4s are 48, so 480 plus 6X. Okay, 7X minus 6X will be X, and 480 minus 84 will be 396. So X is 396 here. So what we had assumed X as 396, the number of students is 396. So simple problem. You need to write the equation this the question what you need to take is to write this equation in a correct manner. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Okay, this is the passage here. Over the last decade, Indian agriculture has become more robust with record production of food grains and oilseeds. Okay, food grains and oilseeds have been produced more. Increased procurement consequently has added huge food grains in the granaries. Okay, simultaneously the import is also increased. So increased procurement and also the production has been increased. So there has been a huge pile up in the huge pile up of food grains in the granaries. India is one of the world's top producers of rice, wheat, milk, fruits, and vegetables. India is still home to the quarter of all undernourished people in the world. So there is a contradicting statements here. One statement is telling that India is world's top producers of rice, wheat, milk, fruits, and vegetables, and the other statement is telling that India is still home to the quarter of all undernourished people in the world. So what we can assume is, on one side India stands on the top position of the production, and the other side India also stands tops in the no it's still it is home for the quarter of undernourished people. Okay, so on an average almost half of the total expenditure, nearly half of the households is on food. Okay, so almost half of the total expenditure of the households is on food. Okay, so what is the question here? Which among the following is the most logical corollary to the above passage? So friends, actually what do you mean by this logical corollary? Corollary means actually it's a kind of inference. See guys, actually logical corollary means it's a kind of inference that follows directly from the proof of the passage. Okay, see for example, I say a person overeats. Okay, if at all I say there's a line in the passage, if at all the X person is there and he overeats, and in the options, if at all in the questions and options, if at all they tell that if at all that person is obese, then that option will be correct. Okay, because overeating will be leading to obesity. Yes or no? Similarly, if at all A plus B equals C, if at all there's a statement that A plus B that will be equals to C. See here in the simple example I am explaining you what do you mean by logical corollary. Okay, it is A plus B is C means obviously B will be equals to C minus A. Yes or no? This is logical inference, right? Logical corollary, because it follows from the proof here. A plus B equals C they have given here. Obviously B means C minus A. So this kind of possible explanation you need to search from the options here. Okay, so let us examine the options here. So the first option says increasing the efficiency of farm to fork value chain is necessary to reduce the poverty and malnutrition. So farm to fork value chain. So farm to fork means spoon here. Okay, farm means actually agricultural plot. So the agriculture to spoon, that is plate. The value chain needs to be the efficiency of that chain needs to be increased. So so to reduce the poverty and malnutrition. Okay, so we shall examine the other three statements as well. Okay, increasing the agricultural productivity will automatically eliminate the poverty. How can it automatically eliminate the poverty and malnutrition in India? So this is actually, this statement is wrong. But just by increasing the agriculture productivity, because the statement says right, the India stands in one of the top producers, and also there is a contradicting statement that the one third of the populations are malnourished. Okay, just by increasing the agriculture productivity, the poverty shall not be eliminated. So option B is wrong here. India's agricultural productivity is already great, and it is not necessary to increase it further. No, actually this statement doesn't hold good with the passage here. The theme of the passage is different, and this statement is different here. So option C is also wrong. Allocation of more funds for social welfare, poverty alleviation programs will ultimately eliminate the poverty and malnutrition. So there nowhere in the passage you can see about the poverty alleviation programs or social welfare. So option D is also wrong here. So the most probable option is option A. In the passage guys, actually what you need to try what you need to identify more is which options are definitely wrong. Rather than searching for the definite right option, what you need to know, what you need to search is which options are definitely wrong. Then only you can arrive to the most probable option here. Okay, so moving on to the next passage. Okay, it's a small passage. The states are like pearls and the center is the thread which turns them into a necklace. If the reed snaps, the pearls are scattered. Okay, this is the passage here. So what is the question here? Which one of the following views corroborates the above statement? What do you mean by corroborates here? Corroborate, it's actually, it's simply in simple form it means to confirm. Okay, to confirm the above passage. So which one of the following views confirms the above statement? It is nothing but corroboration. Okay, so option A is a strong center and a strong states makes the federation strong. Okay, so okay, first statement is a strong center and a strong state makes federation strong. So option B, a strong center is binding force for national. Binding force is there. This actually deals with his states are like pearls and the center is the thread here. Okay, state are like pearls. Okay, pearls and thread. Okay, there is a binding activity done between the pearls and thread. Okay, so this we can check here. This we can deduce here. We also will be checking with the option C and D. A strong center is hindrance to state's anatomy. No, this is wrong. There is no, if at all reed snaps, the pearls are scattered means if at all the this binding force has been broken down, then the pearls are scattered means then the states will be broken into pieces. Okay, like that the statement is saying. States autonomy is prerequisite for a federation. No, this also cannot be deduced. A strong center and a strong states make federation strong. Strong states, no, actually this will be wrong here. So option is also wrong here. So option B is the right answer. A strong center is the binding force for the national integrity is the right answer here. So moving on to the next question. Really, I think the poorest he is in England. Okay, really, I think that the poorest he that is in England has a life to live as the greatest he, and therefore truly I think it is clear that every man that is to live under a government ought first by his own consent to put himself under the government, and I do think that the poorest man in England is not all bound in a strict sense to that government that he has not had a voice to put himself under. Okay, if at all you don't understand this passage, don't worry guys. Actually the passage is it's an excerpt from the constitution, like that thing. Okay, so if at all you don't understand the passage in one reading, pause the video and read twice or thrice, then only you will be able to understand the meaning of the passage here. So moving on to the question here. The above statements argues for, okay, distribution of wealth equally to all, rule according to the consent of the governed, rule of the poor, expropriation of the rich. See, actually this rule of the poor and expropriation of the rich, this can be directly negated. Okay, the two options can be negated here, because the passage, see what it says is really I think that the poorest he that is in England has a life to live. Okay, as the greatest he, and therefore truly. Okay, they are telling both has to live. Okay, the poor person and also the great person has to live, and I think it is clear that every man this is to live under the government ought first by his own consent to put himself under the government. Means the government what will be formed will be based upon the consent of these all persons. Okay, hence the rule according to the consent of the governed means the people. Okay, this is the most probable option here. Distribution of wealth equal to all, this also can be directly negated. Option B is the right answer here guys. Okay, so this was all for today's video. I hope you find this video informative. If at all you find this video informative, kindly share and do subscribe to our Akka IAS Academy channel, and please do like, comment and like the video, and also share it with your friends. Have a good day. God bless you all. We shall meet up in the next video. Thank you.